Hi Mike, hi Danny. It was a good game out there. I think game of two halves really. What's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, you're probably right. I was just about to say the same thing. Literally was a game of two halves, two different types games of football over them both 45-minute periods of time. We were fantastic in the first half. We carried on where we left off from the second half of Mould, but a different approach because we done although the Mould game we played attractive football. I played through the thirds in the second half. We can't always start games like that. So we started in a really good manner, which was pragmatic. Won our first balls, put good balls in good areas. We were brilliant from set pieces, and it set us up for obviously gaining them 3 goals as well, which was fully deserved. I thought we were fantastic. And then football does always throw up some questionable decisions, and that's what we've always got to be mindful of. And that certainly happened at the end of the second half, which obviously changed the complexion of the game for the second half. So once that happened in the first half, the sending off, we did have to change our ways and how we approached the game in the second half, which the lads again took a new challenge on board. Because it was a little bit more defensive minded, with then springing counter attacks, which I thought we'd done, and we could have scored again. But we controlled the game from start to finish, and we've just gone on and proved how good of a squad we are, because we are, from every single player in that dressing room who came on and affected the game, and has done everything that's been asked of me and Dan, not just this week, but over the past months as well. And it was a real good squad effort, and thoroughly deserved all 3 points today.
As you say there, we had a really good game, and obviously we haven't played for 2 weeks, so I think a few fans were a bit nervous going into this game.
Uh, I don't know if they were. We certainly weren't. We were really looking forward to this game. What we've sort of assembled since we've come in, is a good group of people, and obviously a group of talented footballers. But what kind of goes under the radar is the work that goes on behind the scenes. So although that we've had challenges with weather and with fixtures called off, we've asked the lads to go above and beyond to get in for training, to kind of whatever we put forward in terms of any extra bits that need doing. We trust the boys like implicitly, in the sense that we know they're going to go and do that work that they need to do away from the club as well as when they're indoors. So it's interesting you say that, because we do feel we take pride in kind of how we prepare, like the teams that we're in charge of in that sense. And we were absolutely chomping at the bit today, because make no bones about it, this is a good Buckley outfit. And as Mike sort of alluded to there, to go and do that to them in the first half of the game was testament to the hard work that's gone on. Listen, from day dot, by the way, but certainly over this difficult period where we've had things called off and we've had to change plans, and that's absolutely testament to the whole squad out there today.
Obviously, Colwyn was sent off, and I think a lot of fans don't actually know why he was sent off. Can you say why?
Well, if the fans don't, we certainly don't. And I don't know if the referee did, but the linesman certainly did. So probably best posing that question to him. Listen, we can't change that. We can't control it. What we can do is put something in place for the lads to kind of help them in the second half. But then they've got to carry it out, and they did. We tweaked little bits and pieces. We changed the shape a little bit, and we brought Jay Owen back into the fray, which was brilliant as well. So we've got to see a plus point from it. We're not going to focus on any negatives, but football will throw up curveballs like that, and it's just how the lads react to it and how we do on the side in order to try and control that next 45, 50 minutes that we had to then play out. Which is unfortunate, because we were playing some good football as well, and we were just made up to get through that sticky patch of the uncertainty of how the game would pan out. But the lads took the information on board that we've asked them to. I suppose the negative is obviously clean. We love our clean sheets, and we managed to concede, but that's not to tarnish what we've just done today, which was another fantastic performance, and builds momentum now for next week. And we can't wait for that to come round to play Flint Mountain.
Obviously, Gitter has been out for over 12 months now. He made the squad today. What's the update on him?
The update is he's back. He's back in contention. He's been working. Again, when we talk about that squad, what goes unnoticed with people like Gitto is that long road to recovery sometimes is a lonely place. I've been there myself as a player, and to keep plugging away the way he's done, to keep working, to keep doing his own stuff. By the way, makes every training session goes above and beyond, as does the rest of the squad, and it was a fantastic reward that we were able to give him in terms of naming him on the bench. Listen, he's still got to obviously, he's still got to get minutes under his belt, but we're really pleased. It's like having a new player, and someone who's operated at sort of a really high level, obviously in the league above and in this league. So a massive plus to have him in the squad.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Danny.
Thanks very much.